Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Sarah Myers channel. Been a while since you've heard that, hasn't it? Well, unfortunately, my motivation to make videos about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game correlates directly with the state that the game is in, and let me tell you, it's not looking good out here in Texas. The long-awaited one-year anniversary update was pushed to the live version of the game on August 15th, and it has left TCM in absolute shambles. Public matches are completely broken, with players in your party loading in on the wrong side, and games starting with less than 7 players or with a random amount of people loading in as family or victim. I've even had games where I've been able to completely bypass the beginning cutscene on both sides, and have had Leatherface hunting me down in the basement right when I've escaped my bonds. The games themselves are also incredibly glitchy and laggy, including audio bugs that remind me of those old .exe creepypasta stories. Needless to say, Gun has completely broken the game in this latest update, and it appears that we've gotten a version of the patch that wasn't meant to go live in the first place. The interesting thing about all of this is that this horrible patch was initially delayed. Gun stated this on social media, so most of us were surprised when we had an update queued in our downloads anyways. Hours before Gun had stated anything about the update rolling out, people were already posting screenshots of the Blood Moon variant on Reddit. The game had definitely been updated, but Gun was suspiciously silent until posts about the supposedly delayed update began filtering in on social media. All anyone has to do is load up the game for 5 minutes to realize that something is definitely wrong with it. Yet Gun's response has been to beg the community to send in support tickets about the dozens of bugs that are plaguing the game right now. I understand that they might be trying to make an itemized list of all the issues that they need to fix, but the more appropriate and timely response would be to just roll back the update, especially since it seems that we're probably on a version of the game that wasn't meant to go live in the first place. Keep in mind, it took Gun weeks to fix Virginia's bug skill tree after she was first introduced to the game. For some reason, they are deathly allergic to hotfixes. I just hope they didn't decide to go on vacation again right when they released one of the worst updates that the game has ever seen. I loaded into the game personally and played for about 2 hours before deciding that I had seen everything that I needed to see. I was honestly really excited about the anniversary, and I had all of these ideas and hopes for new content that would be released for the first anniversary of the game, but now I am just completely demoralized. I even waited to make this video in hopes that they would give us some kind of news or roll back the update before the weekend, but their response has been to just beg for support tickets about issues that hit you in the face as soon as you load into a lobby. Like, why would I waste my time attempting to play TCM and fighting through a jungle of glitches and horrifically saturated red textures when I could just play another game or go for a walk or read a book or something? And imagine if you just bought the game for the first time after it left Xbox Game Pass, only to be met with this absolutely abysmal update on the 1-year anniversary. It's ridiculous, and I can't say that I find myself very motivated to play and make content for a game that's in such a terrible state. Not to mention, this broken update was released right on the heels of their big content announcement. But why would I want to buy a content pass and get early access to a new game mode that might potentially release in a nearly unplayable state? Now, I am going to say this with the utmost optimism, but hopefully we can see a fix for these issues on Monday, since we all know that the developers at Gun will suffer extreme mental anguish and trauma if they're pressured to do anything on their weekend off. Like, I love this game, y'all, but I think we're officially in another TCM Dark Age, and if they pull us out of it and bring us into the light, I'll be the first person to give them props for it. But right now, it just feels incredibly disingenuous to not talk about these issues. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again when the game isn't absolutely miserable to play. Goodbye.